This is no longer a simple exhibition, but instead a war that will rage the flames of oblivion under her channel. Man, what number video is this talking about Illuminati? Is this round 5? Is this round 6? I don't know, man, but it's getting very, very, very tiring to talk about. Illuminaughtii, I eat Takis, let's play with blockies. Okay, let's not do that, but let's dive right into this new drama. But just in case if you haven't watched my other videos, Illuminaughtii is this YouTuber who is an absolute scumbag, a liar, manipulator. She destroyed another YouTuber's play button, showed their suicide letter for the entire world to see, and man, that is actually just the start of it. And recently, her YouTube channel's been on the decline, as it should, due to the angry mob and backlash of all the videos exposing her. Delicious. But guys, get this. Despite getting unmasked by the mystery crew, she has the audacity to boil everything down to a bunch of lies. Receipts upon receipts, literally a mountain of receipts. 3 different people, 3 different whole human beings have receipts against you, but I guess it's all a lie. Your word against the word of 3 others. I couldn't imagine committing a crime and then 3 fucking witnesses come to the stand on some Phoenix Wright shit, on some Blue's Clues shit. The clue is over there, head ass. Listen to this on Twitter.
Hey everyone, I am fully aware of the recent false allegations that have surfaced. I want to take a moment to publicly state that I'm taking these allegations seriously and am committed to rectifying this situation promptly and appropriately.
What the fuck are you talking about? Look at that! Bro, that ratio, 1.4 million and only 500 likes? Out of 1 million people, not even 1,000. Not even 1,000. Yo, y'all don't know how crazy this is, bro. How could you be so full of shit that not even 1,000 out of 1 million people would support what you're saying? You know, you can be full of shit and still have some type of support, or at the very least, 1,000 out of 1 million people that could at least back up what you say, but she's so down bad you can't even hit the 1,000 mark. Honestly, is that a record-breaking L? This is the first time I've witnessed an L of this stature. What about you guys? Have you ever seen an L this bad? They're beating her ass in the QRTs. Honestly, this might sound sick, but in a way, I'm kinda enjoying this. It's so magnificent. Seeing this dumb broad taste the raining hellfire of retribution. It's just insane to me how this all started over her assuming and being dumb enough to think that Legal Eagle was copying her editing style. Her ego got her into this mess, and her ego is still persisting even during her darkest hours. No matter how many holes you poke into her defenses, no matter how many openings, flaws, criticisms that you ultimately lay out onto the table in front of this individual, nothing is gonna get through that thick fucking skull. And I'm so tired of people being built like this because this is nothing but Karen mentality. You could show someone the world isn't flat. You could show them that pigs cannot fly. You could show them that the sky is blue. But their stubborn ego will always keep them from learning, progressing, or ultimately just trying to do better with themselves. Rather than losing and learning, you're always gonna try to flip the script like this is just one small argument and continuously tell yourself and basically just prove to yourself, lying to yourself, that you're right in this situation when you're just factually wrong so you can save that fragile self-esteem that you have. Fucking dog shit glass wall that only deflects. Because the moment it breaks down and any sign of weakness shows, you're just gonna overreact and break. And this is exactly what happens when you're a spoiled, rotten fucking child. It carries on into adulthood, any and all forms of discipline. The concept of picking yourself up after failing, showing perseverance, and adapting, being better than what you previously were, is all void. Rather than changing yourself, you just try to change the things around you. It's so drastic to the point that you'll even try to alter the conflict, alter the situation so you can avoid any form of accountability. And this is exactly what she's doing. Despite being in a rut, instead of taking any real accountability, she could have easily just apologized and probably saved her YouTube channel. But no. Nope. You're just gonna lose everything because you're just that fucking dumb and hard-headed that you think you're gonna get out of this situation because you just assume that the world and the people on it are gonna pander to you. If she's not a Karen, I don't know what the fuck is. I understand the concerns and potential impact that these false allegations have caused. My team and I are effectively working behind the scenes to gather all relevant facts. I'm committed to transparency and accountability throughout this process. Oh my god, bro. Why is this a fucking robot, man? This motherfucker thinks she works at Google or something, bro. You're a YouTuber. It's just so crazy to me, like, how corporate she's treating this when this is the exact opposite of what YouTube should be. Like, how are you gonna make a fucking parody of the Illuminaughtii and make that, like, your fucking identity and then proceed to do the same corporate bullshit that would go in line with the stereotypical views on what people would think the Illuminaughtii would do and or operate? Lifeless pyramid scheme shit, and then you proceed to do that. What a hyperfixation on the Illuminaughtii. That's actually fucking weird. You're against those things, but then you're a hypocrite and do the same exact things. So did you want to function like that, or did you thought you were against it? What the fuck is good with you? Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if in her head she thinks she's some fucking genius and has some weird fantasy about running some business operation similar to that. Like she's a member of the Illuminaughtii or something. I'm just cringing because that's all I'm seeing right now. A bunch of hypocrisy and true intentions bleeding out like crazy. I genuinely think there's something wrong with her mentally. I'm not even gonna hold you. And man, oh man, I can't wait to see what her and her team are gonna bring to the table against some stone cold. You know what? I could go for some stone cold ice cream. No wait, it's cold stone. Man, it's been a minute. Cold stone evidence. Because like seriously, I don't know what could you say to defend against any of this stuff. Rest assured that I am taking decisive action to address this situation. I will provide updates and communicate any necessary actions as soon as possible. I don't know what type of nerd subcategory talks like this rest assured, but this sounds like some Redditor shit. You guys know what I'm talking about, how people are online when they just text and it's so cringe. They just try and sound smart and use big words, and I'm like, dude, I know for a fact you don't talk like that. It's like somebody taking a fork and scratching it against a plate. It reminds me of when I was at school, we'd have these desks and they'd have like these metal bars on the right. This dude would scrape his jacket zipper up against it. It would fucking drive me crazy. I'm so sorry. that shit have slipped out. You guys got anything that bothers you like that? Type it down in the comment section below. But that is that cringe, artificial online personality shit that I hate. Thank you for those who are standing by me during this challenging time. I will not allow these false allegations to be weaponized as a way to silence my voice. How are you getting silenced? You're bitching on Twitter and you're still uploading on YouTube. How are you silenced? Did you not blackmail people to silence them? Who's silencing you? Being someone that you wronged and voicing the injustices that you've done against me is not silencing you. She talks about silencing, blackmails people, and then she sends a cease and desist to Wonder. Blair, aka Illuminaughtii, just sent me a cease and desist for speaking out against her abuse. I will not be silenced. Now, I don't know if Illuminaughtii is like regressing or if she's going into factory reset mode, but the only one that's doing any silencing is her. It's sad because the battle's over and she's just so persistent. I appreciate your patience and understanding during this challenging time. I'm dedicated to uphold my channel's values, okay, in delivering on our commitments. I am confident that the truth will prevail. Oh Oh my gosh, bro. Sincerely, Blair Zahn. Oh my god. She's not shit. How do you operate like this? What do you have to do to be a person like this? Is taking an L really that hard? You know what's crazy? She actually mentioned this in a video. I'm going to quote it because I don't want her to get any money from our video, so I'm not going to show any clips. But she says, and I quote, "When something as horrible as this happens, people always come out and admit fault and tell the horrifying truth of their continued negligence and malpractice. Right? Yeah, you're right, that never happens. It does not happen." And that's exactly what she's not doing. Instead, they usually try their best to hide anything and everything and blame everyone but themselves. And it's so ironic because this is exactly what she's doing. It feels like she's just a walking contradiction. You stand against these fucking corporations, this corporate bullshit. You represent it with your character. You do the same exact things that these corporations do. You talk about being silenced when nobody's silencing you. You're just silencing others. How did you make it even worse? Like, how do you make it so much easier to dislike you? I don't know if this is because I don't dive into a lot of dramas all the time, but I have never seen a controversy like this before. A lot of people are comparing Blair to Creepshow art, but at the way shit is looking, bro, this is about to be a long battle. At least Creepshow was able to get the fuck off the internet. This girl is not gonna stop. I can tell you that right now. And I've never seen anything like this before. Closing thoughts, she's a liar. She's horrible. I have nothing else to say outside of what I said in previous videos and what I said in this video. Something wrong with her. I don't know if it's self-rejection, self-hate. I don't know, bro. But with that, I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And try to have a nice day.